In this video, we're going to take a look at the LG Ultrafine 4K 24-inch monitor. This monitor is one of the Ultrafine series of monitors which LG has designed to be used specifically for Mac users. This offers integrated features like brightness and volume adjustment to be used straight from the Mac shortcuts. And it also means that the monitors support USB-C or Thunderbolt 3 to provide both power and video signal to the monitor. So it allows you to have an easy to use one cable option, which lets you take your laptop to and from your desk super fast. This 4K 24-inch monitor replaced the original Ultrafine 4K 21.5-inch monitor, and it brought several improvements to the table, namely the larger screen size, but also the fact that it now supports iPads that use USB-C, even though this is technically a Thunderbolt monitor. This monitor also has a second Thunderbolt 3 port, which makes it easier to daisy chain with the monitor, whereas with the first monitor you had to run two separate cables to the computer. Now you can use one of your cables to just patch the two monitors together. Just like the other Ultrafine monitors, the 24-inch 4K monitor is a simple, yet almost a little bit clunky looking. It has an adjustable stand that can be lifted up and down. You can adjust the tilt of the screen. You can also level it out without using any tools. The screens also support a VESA adapter, so you can use it with a VESA arm. This display uses Thunderbolt 3 and it has 3 USB 3 Type-C ports and 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports. The display supplies up to 85 watts of power to a connected computer, and the resolution is 3840 by 2160 pixels. This makes it super sharp being a 24-inch monitor. That's a great pixel density. The colors are very accurate with the P3 wide gamut color, and it's been a great monitor for use for both photo editing and video production. I do have a love-hate relationship with the stand. It's really easy to adjust the height and the tilt. It's easy to level it, but it's kind of a shaky stand. If your desk isn't super stable, then you'll notice anytime you're typing on a keyboard or mouse, the stand will wiggle a little bit, which can be annoying at times. LG really promotes that these are designed with Mac users in mind. You can use the keyboard shortcuts to adjust the brightness up and down and also to turn the built-in speakers up and down. But I really don't like the way the built-in speakers sound. Also, there's no built-in webcam and no microphone on this monitor. This means that if you want to use it for video calls, you're probably going to need to just use your MacBook for the built-in webcam on it and for the built-in microphone. This is kind of annoying when you're thinking about using this with a Mac Mini because you're going to have to go buy an external webcam. So let's talk value and price. These retail for about $700 now, I think. You can easily find them used or renewed or refurbished on eBay or Amazon though, and be able to save a little bit of money. Now, when I was looking for other 24-inch Thunderbolt monitors, I wasn't able to find any other displays like this. So if you want something that uses Thunderbolt and powers your computer and is just super sleek and easy to use, then this monitor is pretty much the only option. Additionally, it's a really cool option to ponder buying two of these and running them side by side daisy chained at $1,400 for two 4K displays. Now this is a little bit pricey when you compare it to some of LG's other display options, like I think they have a 24-inch 4K screen that only has HDMI and DisplayPort, but it's $250 or $300, so it's quite a bit cheaper. And you could go ahead and just buy a dock and run a dock with it, but by the time you do that, you're adding additional peripherals and you're adding additional cabling and expense. So the price can kind of be just a wash at the end of the day with that. Also, if you want to buy two of them and you're spending $1,400, you're getting pretty close to 27-inch studio display territory. So depending on the way you like to use monitors, you might consider just buying one larger monitor to use with your Mac. So I feel like this is kind of an interestingly priced and sized monitor, and it really depends on your desk setup and your tech needs for if you should buy it or not. I was using this at an office where my desk was just a shallow countertop at about 24 inches deep, and so the 24-inch monitor was the perfect size for how far away from the screen I was sitting, where I was able to see the whole screen. But for other setups like my setup here at home, I find that the monitor feels a little bit small for my viewing distance from the screen, and it would not be worth spending $700 on for this setup. But if I was running two of them side by side, I could see it being a great option, especially for video editing and photo editing, to be able to preview large on one screen and make editing adjustments on the other screen. If you want a simple setup where you just run one cable to your computer and one cable to power your monitor, then this is definitely a great 24-inch option for you. It's a very sharp display with excellent 4K resolution, and it's just crisp. The colors are great. The display is great. There's no major issues with it minus the slightly wobbly, annoying stand. And the fact that it's missing a webcam and a built-in microphone is a little bit annoying as well. But none of these are real deal breakers for this monitor. You should just buy this monitor if you want a simple, sleek, and sharp monitor to go with your MacBook Pro. If you're using a Mac Mini or if you're using a bunch of other peripherals or devices, I would recommend that you get a larger display and you don't necessarily even need to have the built-in Thunderbolt functionality anymore. But if you're a MacBook user and you want a 24-inch monitor that has Thunderbolt 3, there's really no other competition with this monitor. Thanks for watching this video. If you're interested in buying this monitor, I have links for it and all the other monitors I talked about in the description below. If you found value in this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming tech I'm going to review. If you have any questions about this monitor at all, please leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer it.